live at 8:05 right here in Oxnard, the Audrey Johnson Show. I'm actually interviewing Juan Pueblo. Forgive me if I say it correctly.
Juan Pueblo. Yep.
He is the one, I would say, very famous and very exotic artist. And he's going to share with us about it. We actually are here. It's the Bohemian Night in Oxnard. Ladies, this is the place you want to come to. Every first month, the first Saturday every month, right here is the Bohemian Night where you're going to meet famous artists like Juan. And Juan has done some exotic things. We will show his art in a few minutes. But why don't you share with the world and the community who you are and what this means to you, and why should people come down here?
Well, the Bohemian Nights is being done in a place called the Artist Cantine. The owner and director of this place is Agustin Bravo, a good friend of mine, my brother from many years, 28 years or so. We are being together in all kinds of art adventures, and this is one of them, one of the best. I'm part of the gang here in the studio, and right here I have on display this mural, which is called The Sixth Sun, the Other Prophecy. It's about the prophecy of the Aztecs and the Mayans. And I have also in display some of my indigenous instruments to put them all together so we can celebrate the roots of many people, many indigenous people of this side of the world. We can name the Mayans and the Aztec also, but it links us to all the relations, the ancestors of humanity in reality. So anyway, that's what I'm displaying right here. About myself, I can tell you this. I was born in a family of artists and artisans, musicians, poets, and you name it, many other disciplines. And I have been in the arts since my childhood. I grew up surrounded by statues and carvings and works of clay and music, of course, the folklore, the Mexican folklore kind of music. And then somehow I ended up being the honored guest up here in Santa Barbara 30-some years ago. I was representing the Fine Arts Department of Jalisco State along with 10 more artists. We were showing our artwork around in this area, Santa Barbara particularly. And from then on, I am so blessed, I will tell you. They didn't want me to come back to my hometown, so I'm staying here. I'm here for good, let's say. Yes.
He's here for good, and you know what? I just realized here, Juan, this is a blessing because my ancestors, and your art represent my ancestors. I'm from South America, and my grandmother, she was an Indian from the Arawaks, the Arabs, and the Caribs, and in South America. And this is really, really interesting because when I look around, I'm being here in Ventura, in the West, I see people like your friend that I met earlier, Tomas, who represent what we call the bucks of my culture. And that's the bucks. And he looks just like an uncle of mine. Even though I may look the way I do, this is absolutely correct.
Yes.
History in the making. And that's what's happening here live in 805. You are bringing it back.
Well,
and I've been called to help to bring this back live in 805 on TV, so the whole world will see your art, and I feel connected.
May I call Tomas?
Tomas, come over
here.
Come over,
Venga.
This is Tomas.
This is Tomas, one of my best helps I ever had. A good pair of hands and a blessed heart. He's a very wonderful man, and I'm proud to be his friend. He's a good friend. Un gran amigo.
And I'm so happy to meet him too. We call him Buck. He's from my culture also. Why don't you say something in Spanish? In Espanol or something, that's okay.
Pues a mí me da gusto ver que gente de diferente raza y color le gusta el arte que don Juan ha producido aquí y en otras partes de Los Ángeles.
What did he just say? Translate that.
He says that he is honored and glad to be part of this show and to see that many cultures are coming together here, admiring the work of Mr. Juan Pueblo.
Amen.
Yeah.
That is a
Amen.
beautiful thing. Live at 805, and we're going to show his work. And every Saturday, the first Saturday of every month, you will be here.